Yo guys, so if you hate Renekton as Zambis, that's very reasonable because it's quite a dog shit matchup, especially because he does break your shield and can lean in with his E, which means you don't get the sweet spot of your first Q. So these are the generic runes that you can follow up. Even went Font of Life, scaling HP. Bonus early game HP is not really needed, but you're not gonna touch the tower a lot, and I would prefer a little bit of extra healing just to survive and scale. Now when are you in a good spot to fight him? After Cowfield, your short trades are a bit more potent, level 4-5, you can trade a little bit more with your Q, but those have to be perfect. You have to also predict quite often his E's and whatnot, and so like, the main problem, what's the main problem guys? What's the main problem? That he does sustain a lot of your poke, so you gotta mainly CS, okay? So you put emphasis on CS just because of his dumbass sustain, especially because the shield don't even touch him, bro. If he goes the shield, just drop it. It looks like this guy just... Oh, I hope you don't hit my laner. You can't push this in reliably, so I will not try to push. Because the next wave just gonna... Oh, that's a bit ass, bro. He didn't get an assist. We're gonna get level 2 first, so... I don't know, this guy's a bit... Spacey leader. So we have a level advantage in here, which is a little unfair. Alright, the guy is topside on, so we gotta ward a little bit. He's a bit low on Fury, that's where he got a pressure, because that's when he doesn't have like... I may be gonna eat there, but there's no reason for him to. I think you are in an awkward spot if you do that, no? I have XP advantage and you don't have W now, so I kind of walk into your face now. So I'll like we extend our lead a little bit if the enemy Renekton joins them, but I think he kinda hinted when he tried to. His Fury drops every time, like he doesn't have W, try to zone him a bit. He's like level 1, so dodging this Q is kinda... Casey basics, we're gonna soak that, but I could then use it aggressively as well, because... No, likely. I can just weave the wave in for now. We just have Conqueror stack completely. He does have the issue, this guy went defensive as fuck. I'm gonna recall and come back stronger, or I could push the whole thing in as well. It's either or, but Crocodile eats a bit of damage, but does look a bit bad. The wave pushes back, so we can recall on 2 long swords. That's one of the ideal recalls. But you have to really predict his E, but now he can E, so I have to W upwards or E upwards. I don't know why does the wave not push towards me when it should. He gave up half of his fury. Does he recall now or what? Yeah, but same old stuff, you still can't beat him. We can scale till Cowfield, I suppose so, but normally he uses Q because I spaced it. Normally you kind of want to recall on Cowfield, so it actually feels like you recall on something, if it makes sense. But you can also technically recall on 2 long swords, both are fine, but if you can like recall on the Cowfield, then just do that. No, we didn't hit, but mainly focus minions because he gonna heal everything up anyway, so... I guess the Q wasn't... It's not even practical to use second Q if I think about it, because you're gonna heal it up anyways, I'm not even kidding. With D-Shield his sustain is just so damn best. Like with D-Blade at least, he trades a bit better, you trade as well, but... Into D-Shield, man, it's just kind of a... Have to base it quickly, jump. W, so I think a refillable Cowfield would be perfect, you feel me guys? And here if he leans in and trades, that would be fine by me. Get whipped. So as I said, like after some points you can somewhat trade, but it doesn't matter so lot because it still beats you in all in, and so like as in like something you can put some. It didn't. As something you can kind of like put emphasis on is just mainly like get your. In here we get our refillable, really nice recall and. Wait, too much of a heavy trade there. Nice basic though. He didn't get 6, so it wasn't like very scary of a situation, but normally he would be 6 for you. Okay, we do B here. Refillable is reliable with Cowfield, and so at this point we can trade a little bit more actively, but his Alton is still better than yours, man. His 6 is just an insane dual R, just saying. Refillable, not another longsword, put it in the first slot, easier to access it. Now we could kill him here because he's 1 level down, but actually W initiated, okay. I don't think he's actually gonna Q, but that would be a bit random, right? I thought he will Q just to heal, but no, it was misplayed on my part for not spacing his shit. I think he may be gonna get the plant, but some of the CS will be denied, so ups and downs. He's gonna get the plant. No way, right? Maybe it's a bit under though. Hi, goodbye. Nah, but I shouldn't flash towards the plant. That was a bit of an int on my part actually, because yeah, I mean, it really makes you feel like you can beat him, but you can't because he stat checks you anyways. Like, he'll stat check you anyways, so. So it's like, what's the point? I don't know, don't ask me. It just that's how Renekton functions, man. That's how Renekton just functions. But we got his aura, so now we can treat him a bit better, but it's just trash of a champion, honestly. I don't have Fury. But yoy yoy yoy. Yoy yoy, what are we cooking? He has no R, but he's still kind of dangerous. So at least you can see what not to do, but I didn't have like fucking shit stuff. He has 50% Fury, but he doesn't have my bomb plating proc, so. We get the pickaxe. You can also ping him for a gank if he feels like it, but he's not 6 yet. Do you get 6 of that? Ping your XP, man. Do you have... Can you fucking destroy that? We could commit for this guy, but... Do you jump in there or... No. Looks a bit ugly. To dodge plenty of things there, but... I think I get the basic on this guy, or... Everyone really, cause like... You wanna get most amount of assists. I think I did. And we can get next save really quick. This was a fine fight, so at the Eclipse point you can trade more actively, but not a complete all-in, obviously. You got to wait for that, and so after Eclipse and Plated, you're a bit more free to all-in, but eventually you do outscare Renekton. Just early on is gonna be pain in the butthole. Pain in the ass. But I like to show off the part where you kinda take a lot of damage, where you kinda could misplay. Because that's what you can like be a bit more cautious of if you experience it, so you can learn out of my experience as well. So when I misplay, I kind of like my misplays, because like people can also like visually see like what not to do, you know. Because it's good to know what to do, but it's good to know what not to do. It's good to see what happens if you do the thing what I'm telling you to not do, my mistakes, right? Because you can observe like how hard you don't win extended due to his passive, his Q healing being an animal, his DPS being better. So that game is generally better, you know? So you kinda have to like be in acceptance in general. And you just kinda have to like repeat to yourself if you feel like if you're the early game players I am. Nah, we ain't beating that guy, we scaling that guy, we outscaling that guy, we ain't beating that guy. So at this point we have some strength to trade, but we keep them short. Got whipped. These are not the best for him though. Oh, the whip didn't get his ass. If the whip hits him, it's pretty good for me, but... Yeah. We can trade. Trade and shield a bit, right? Nice Q. 100 damage, not bad. If he gives up some of his fury, it would be Got his R out. This I got his R. It's fine, I guess. Can TP. I can TP and connect an Eclipse R. So I can TP and it looks like it still could be in the bush praying for me, but I can TP back, and so after Eclipse, right? As I promised to you guys, after Eclipse you can beat his ass. 3, it's a bit questionable. Now we could hold this way, but it's better to disrupt his recast, so as I said, you just do this, bam bam bam, boom. And we hold third Q for, he's not here, maybe he's in the bush then. What the fuck is he at though? Kinda walked kinda far, I guess. Walked pretty far. At this point he has probably Eclipse as well, assumingly he has. We just wanna ramp up always grass pre-fight. You always trade like this. Guess who does not have his R? You don't escape me. Guess who Art? So if he doesn't have R, you can do that. If he does have R, don't try, because he's gonna kill you. Generates Fury, he gets his empowered abilities faster. But in here we can get a really nice plate that then your life will be 1000 times easier, right? So that will help you, I think action marking a bit, but concerning, he's kinda behind, but if you get like a plated seal caps plus cloth armor, he's stat checked after that point, like he just can't beat you. Now action could be here, and don't do this at home, because professionals don't know what professionals don't know what they're doing either, you know. Just say it, don't do it at home, don't do it anywhere actually, what I'm doing, I don't make this greedy, there's no reason. No reason for you to pick this up, but you can get a bit of an extra armor, which is not really a necessity, but this is the point where there is no comeback, I get 11, and this is the point where he sucks my ass. I've been sucking his ass pretty cleanly, pretty nicely, and all. He does R, so I can commit. Oh, fuck's sake, now I'm getting zoned. Basic attack is so slow. I don't have bomb plating, but I have font of life soon. I got 11 though in one level, I will have W as well, so I think I could wait his W and then trade in. Because normally you could hold W after his W at this stage of the game. Okay, maybe. And you can go Death's Dance or Sojin, both are fine, but they have 380, they have some poke though. They have a low degree of poke. I could stay a little while until plates drop at least, so it doesn't get... I think he has maybe Demolish, no? Ooh, that was a bit mislayered, but... a bit mislayered on my part actually, because I popped 2 of my shields at the same time, but... I wait until plates drop, then we can be... Nice recap. Plated into really nice Death's Dance. Let's see if we can get a nice recap finally. Okay. Oh my god, even more armor. It is what it is. It is what it is. At this point, he has some magic damage from his R, but you just beat him. You just beat him. Make that fried. Fry that. Make some deep fried crocodile. Did anyone in the comments type it down in the comments if you ever tasted crocodile meat? How does it taste like? Sheesh. Okay. Probably didn't sidestep as I assumed he will. Bro, what Lingangoli doing here? Oh no, he gave him a dash like an animal. He gave a dash to this guy as well. Alright though, yeah, it should be fine. The ass was just like popped out in the bush though. I take the aggro. Oh, I guess he just does that much. Right, my Q is not working, man. What? If they can take the plate, I will just... Oh no, they surrendered. Alright, GG, well played. That's it for now, guys. Hope it was educational, and hope the part where I also did mistakes was educational, in the sense that error observational learning out of errors, so you can see what not to do, what to do, what happens if you do. Now, that's it for now, guys. Have a nice day. Love you all.